U.S. men's national team was exciting and fans were eager to watch their games. They were successful in multiple World Cup campaigns until they pulled this amazing stunt in 2017.
U.S. squad. We have to remember they played a game just a few days ago, and it seems to be affecting the players. Long distance blast, and it's Alvin Jones.
Yep, the U.S. men's national team lost to Trinidad and Tobago, a team that had no chance of qualifying and was ranked 99th in the world. This was a heartbreaking loss for all American soccer fans. The last time they didn't qualify for any World Cup was 1986. This was the worst possible time the U.S. men's national team did not qualify for a World Cup. That 2017 squad was young, hungry, and exciting. Several players were playing for top flights all over Europe, most notably Christian Pulisic. At that time, he was just 17, starting for Dortmund, and arguably one of the best players. All the U.S.'s young potential comes from Europe. Weston McKennie, Josh Sargent, DeAndre Yedlin, they all play for top flight clubs and are all under 22 years old. And this list keeps going on and on with potential. Along with the array of young talent, they had national figures such as Michael Bradley and Clint Dempsey dominating the midfield and up top. Those national heroes are now retired or have gotten seriously injured. There could be excuses made for this loss, but in reality, there wasn't. It might have been a 1 in 1 million chance, but it happened and they lost. This fluke caused a lot of hate and backlash from fans. Now, if the U.S. men's national team is losing to Trinidad and Tobago in qualifying, how in the hell will they win the 2026 World Cup? Let me explain. By having a home location, an exponentially growing fan base, and the continual rise in young American stars, the USA will win the 2026 World Cup. If you are an avid supporter of U.S. soccer, you are always going to be excited when you hear that we have players playing in Europe, especially if it is in England, France, or Germany. Currently, there are 38 U.S. players playing in Europe. More than half of those players are playing in the first divisions of Germany and England. This is very exciting. Since 2017, we have seen a wide range of U.S. players playing for top clubs such as Bayern Munich, Dortmund, PSG, and Chelsea. The expanding rate of young talent to majors clubs will be beneficial to winning the 2026 World Cup, not the 2022. The reason being is that these young stars have no experience on a World Cup pitch. The 2022 World Cup will give them confidence and comfort, but it is highly improbable that they will win. The United States will leave a sense of fear to other countries during this time. By the time 2026 World Cup turns the corner, all the young stars will be at their peak, starting for top clubs with at least 6 years of experience behind them. Only then will they utilize their full force of talent. The face of U.S. soccer is currently Christian Pulisic. The current 21-year-old striker is a starter for the worldwide club known as Chelsea. He played 16 games, scoring 6 goals. This conversion rate puts him at the top 5% of players in England. England has the top league in the world, and Christian Pulisic is absolutely smashing it. If he keeps this up, not only will he become one of the best U.S. players, but he could become one of the best players in the world. Christian Pulisic originally gained his stardom at the German club Borussia Dortmund, who are currently the top club in Germany. However, Dortmund has another rising star, Giovanni Reina, who is getting playing time as a 17-year-old. For perspective of how crazy this is, I am 17 and could be making millions playing top flight football, but no. I'm here making a video about a different 17-year-old making millions for playing top flight football. Another major factor to the 2026 World Cup is location. The 2026 World Cup will be held at home, Mexico, and Canada. If you are a host nation, you automatically qualify for the World Cup. So no need to worry about another fluke. Please don't let us play Trinidad. Also, the amount of teams has skyrocketed from 32 teams to 48 teams. Why would that be so good? This will come to be a very important attribute of the 2026 World Cup. FIFA's expansion rate added 16 new teams. This is absolutely game-changing. Europe is most feared because of the number of high-quality teams they have. But since Europe has already the most teams in the competition, it might only be able to add 1 or 2 more. That leaves 14 countries that are not even close to the same level as Europe a spot in the competition. If the US gets grouped with any of these countries, the probability goes up that they will make it to the next round. So many underclass teams are coming into the competition, this will give the US an easy path to the knockout stages. And let's say they didn't get paired with any easy teams, and instead got paired with the group of death, and the group of death is the hardest group in the competition. It is still a threat, but Last World Cup, we were in the same position and breezed right through it. We were in the group of death in 2006 as well, and that is where we beat the Italian
22nd
champions.
minute of play. 5 minutes afterwards, though, a free kick on the right side. Off the field for the Americans. Reina.
Finally, the last major playing factor into the victory of the United States' exponentially growing fan base. Until you think about it, fans play one of the most important roles to any sports franchise. They are the reasons the players, staff, and coaches all make money. Yes, money is extremely important in all sports, especially soccer. Some average soccer players make up to 400 grand per week, and transfer fees can go anywhere from 100 million to 200 million dollars. Also, fans give the players confidence. They're the reason they want to play. They want to make their nation proud. And when you have a superstar on your team, ours being Christian Pulisic, fans are willing to fight for their team and do everything they can to support. Every game in the U.S., there will be over 50,000 U.S. supporters cheering them on. And with the rising young talent only becoming better, more people will want to show support and put their money on the United States winning the World Cup. All in all, we have learned that there are multiple reasons to believe that the United States will win the 2026 World Cup. With a rise in young talent, a home location, and an exponentially growing fan base, the United States of America will win the 2026 World Cup.